put on for my city. I'm renowned in my town. All I want is the money, cause that's just the way it is now. Give a fuck about you niggas, and how much you care, I ain't down. Sure you know I've been through it all, so I'm on some new shit this time around. All I want is the money. 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 Give a fuck about you niggas, and how much you care, I ain't down. Sure you know I've been through it all, so I'm on some new shit this time around. Been hustling, baby, it's all in my blood. You know what it is, they know what it was. Sliding the floor with them masks and them gloves. You heard the story, can't forget about my cousin. Mark out opponents, you niggas is strong. They sick at me, dog, I walk in with a dub. Draped in the latest, I keep that shit on. Got a Glock 20 Weezy, I keep a kid on. Modified with a switch, so you better get low. Got some real niggas that pull up with smoke. Shook a rich and gray hand that be handling dope. He know my folks and he know what he know. Had the cream and they kept me afloat. All this water think I need me a boat. I know it's Indo, just want the hydro. Don't fuck with them, dog, they don't hustle no more. Nigga, I'm sick, running up like Corona. I made a play, I got blurred in the zone. It's not that I gotta leave you in the kush coma. Did the homework, now we running up on them. I put on for my city. I'm renowned in my town. All I want is the money, cause that's just the way it is now. Give a fuck about you niggas, and how much you care, I ain't down. Sure you know I've been through it all, so I'm on some new shit this time around. All I want is the money. 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 Give a fuck about you niggas, and how much you care, I ain't down. Sure you know I've been through it all, so I'm on some new shit this time around.
This time around it's about money, you can't get complacent. No. This time around we got back up there working, go chasing. That's what we gotta do, nigga. Hold on. They know the talk of the town is us. I get you killed for $1,000. Hustle on Hondas to armor trucks. You can go check my pockets, it's calm as touch. Put my mom in a locket and ice it up. I got all kind of profit and range stuff. Come on, all kind of smoke, we can pipe it up. Catch you all out the country and knife you up. Oh, you heard about that murder, you know it's us. No, they can't.
So today is about thank yous and appreciations, man. First things first, I got to shout out my boy Rob V from Terry Z, man. Good dude, man. It was so good to sit down with Rob, my homie, to catch up and learn everything I didn't know about the donut shop, even though I grew up in it. Me and Rob, we've been through a lot, man, and watched each other grow. So it's always good to reach. It's always good to reach this age, man, and see growth with our childhood friends. And just live this life that we're living, man. It's all positive vibes, man. So when I had Rob on the podcast, or thought about having Rob on the podcast, man, I already knew it was going to be lit. I just knew, man, his energy's something else. He's a go-getter. He's a great father, you know, somebody you want to be around, you know. He has something to live for. You want to be around that type of stuff, you know. So shout out to Rob, man. My uncle, man. Shout out to my uncle. Shout out to my uncle, man. Love you to death, man. He's another energetic person, man. Rick to the Rock. Rick to the Rock ENT, who cooked this barbecue. You know, he's always been there, man. He's always been there supporting this movement. And a great dude, great business partner, business savvy from everything to everything. We got a lot going together right now with the Rick to the Rock ENT, DayOneEntertainment, Day One label creators, all that, man. Like his business savvy is just crazy. So, I mean, yeah, I love this dude, man. The journey was wild in a good way. I always looked up to him for advice. I always took advice from him since I was a kid, man. Just learned everything that he's learned and taught me, you know, and which he knows a lot. He does know a lot, you know, and it's amazing learning from him, man. I'm always going to grow. You will always grow if you're in Rick to the Rock circle, my uncle circle, you know, and he gets shit done. Like he has that get shit done mentality. He don't play when it comes to business, you know. So shout out to my uncle. He has a Rick to the Rock ENT on the LinkedIn page. He's also on my page, the Kevin Riley LinkedIn page, Day One podcast. He's on the YouTube channels. You know, a bunch of food that he's cooked. It's on my YouTube channel. You can look under Kevin Riley or Day One Entertainment. He's also on there. His podcast is on there. Rick to the Rock / Who Cooked This Barbecue. You can find that on my YouTube page. So far as me and Rob and Unc doing this podcast, man, I say I say we're the perfect trios for this podcast, man, because number one, they got that good voice, and they're naturally talented. You know, they got a great sense of humor. Great sense of humor. And me, you know, like I don't know, I go with the flow. You know, I got a sense of humor. I could laugh and joke too. But these guys will draw you in every single time. Like, there's something about them, man. You should listen to the episodes. If you tune into the episodes, you'll find out what I'm talking about. Like, these guys are one of a kind, definitely. Not to mention they're, like I said, business savvy, longtime family members. So we had to click. But honestly, I wouldn't have had it no any other way. Like, I wasn't going to do the podcast at all. Was not going to do the podcast. I just had a bunch of equipment I was just sitting on. I had other business things going on, and I wasn't going to do it. And they brought it out of me. Also, my wife. They all three of them, they brought it out of me, and it's been flowing ever since. And I thank them for that. You know, but if it was anybody else, I would have turned down like 95 out of 100. I would have turned it down. I really would have turned it down, you know. But shout out to them. Very good podcast movement, man. We're on the radio. We're doing a lot of positive things right now. Like my uncle, he cooks for the community. You know, who cooked this barbecue? That's out there in the Climate Basin. So we're doing a lot for the community, and just everything's been good. Anyway, the next shout out I want to bring up my buddy Leon of Lee Banger St. Clout. Another amazing person, man, to the fullest. Very good dude. It was cool having my boy on the podcast. He's a real go-getter, and he's pushing his clothing line like the right way. You know, very business savvy, naturally talented, sports, whatever. He's talented as they come. And when we both learned that the podcast is actually going to happen, we were stoked, man. Like he's getting in touch with Rob V. I'm getting in touch with Rob V. You know, we're connecting like that. But you could tell on both ends, like my end, I was happy. Rob's telling me on his end, he's happy. You know, Leon, when I see him, he's happy when we get to do the podcast, you know, and the whole interview is just like, you could tell by the facial expression. Everybody is just stoked that this is actually happening, you know, and it was good. It was good to have Leon on there, man. Very positive dude. Very, you know, he's a father, also a great dad, you know. But, energy was amazing. It was cool. So shout out to him. But most important, like we took this platform very serious, you know. We love to joke. We're good friends about 20 plus years, you know, but we took it very serious. And like I said, we're childhood friends. We joke a lot. It's good to see people and wah. We love that we're both doing good, but everything was just respected on all angles. You know, it was very cool to see that out of him, and I'm pretty sure you respect that out of me. Like I take everybody's business serious, you know. So it was good, man. Respect to you, Leon. I love you, bro. Keep it pushing. Keep doing your thing, man. I love to see that fight, that positive, that motivation in you, man. His website is Leon of Lee Banger St. Clout. Again, Leon of Lee Banger St. Clout. Thank you again. So we're going to talk about some of these Climate Falls episodes. One episode that I liked, it was Climate Falls. We did one on the Climate Basin, you know, and just letting people know about the positivity in this city. You know, there's negative, positive anywhere you go, but Climate Falls have very good businesses that you could be a part of, or you could see rising, you know, and that's what this business podcast is about. Is taking the upcoming businesses and giving them, you know, pushing their platform, marketing their platform, and other businesses that's been here for a while that's doing good. We also do that just to show our love. But that episode, we talk about the ins and the outs, you know, growing up in climate. If you stay positive, you're going to be positive. You know, you can very much grow out here in Climate Falls. That's basically what it was about, you know. So shout out to Climate Falls, you know. Another one we did was slang talk. Monk, he has slang talk, you know, and it went very well. Like, not slang talk in a bad way, just slang talk. Like, he has this movement that he's putting these things on his, he's labeling these things on his sweaters and stuff. Like, just positive slang talk. So it's pretty cool. Like I said, the guy's an entrepreneur. Like, he has a lot of things going right now. I can't tell you too much, but yeah, slang talk was about, positive slang. And then we had episode Wool's Life. That was me, just talking about how I came up with my brother, Jay Sean, how we started this Day One movement, who taught me what, my connections, where I went wrong, where I am now. And just me being a dad and pushing this positive movement that I got going right now, that we got going, I should say, So that was Day One Wool's Life. That is all on YouTube, my LinkedIn page. But YouTube is under Kevin Riley or DayOneEntertainment / Wool's Life. We have another episode with Rick to the Rock, who cooked this barbecue. We talked about his barbecue. There's videos on my YouTube. Like I said, under Kevin Riley. Day One Entertainment / Rick to the Rock on that episode. And we filmed Unc's passion for his food. He makes some amazing barbecue. He's been doing it for the community for a while. He really knows how to cook. He's the real deal when it comes to this cook thing, man, around here in the Klamath Basin. And so, we did that. And we talked about his Rick to the Rock ENT clothing. He has a lot he wants to do right now and a lot he is doing. And you guys tune into them episodes, you'll figure that out. And that's Rick to the Rock ENT on LinkedIn. Or you can check him out on my page on LinkedIn, Kevin Riley. And we had advanced construction with our boy Frank. Very, 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 very great episode, man. Frank did his thing. Shout out to Frank. He was amazing, amazing guest, business partner, host. He has his construction thing going out here right now. You can get a hold of Rick to the Rock ENT for that. And new episodes and when? New episodes should be coming very, very soon, man. Everybody's been busy, very busy, so it's gonna be coming here pretty soon. Sometimes this month. It is July, so I would expect a lot of episodes. Be expecting, I should say, from Day One Entertainment podcast. Well, host Rob B, Rick to the Rock, and your boy OG Woos. Next season will be more relaxed. This season we jumped into it, and it was cool. I mean, we knew what we were doing, but it was about like getting everybody together at the right times and everything. Sometimes it was never uncomfortable, but sometimes we just threw ourselves in there, threw the lines into the den, and just, did our thing. But next season will be very, very, very more relaxed. It was cool, like I said, this season, but, things happen. But anyway, we have 30 something plus businesses that we're doing in the Klamath Basin. That's coming up too. So that should be good. That will be good, I should say, promoting these businesses out here. I think I can't give away that, man. But we're going to be doing a lot of businesses out here and pushing this podcast movement to the fullest, man. Rick to the Rock, Rob B, OG Wolves, man. Y'all tap in like Wi-Fi, man. And up next, you hear from Rick to the Rock ENT, Rob B, and OG Wolves on how we felt about these episodes. Y'all tap in like Wi-Fi. Stay tuned. Yee!